Hey guys, XenonZcar here. Today we're going to give you a little bit of a shop tour again and show you what we're working on. Also going to show you a little bit about the turbochargers that we deal with here. So let's get right to it. So, here is a T3 turbocharger off of an 85 300ZX. This turbocharger, when we got it, was completely submerged. The impeller and everything was frozen solid, so there was no movement whatsoever. And we shipped this out to our friends over at Arizona Turbo. Over in Phoenix, Arizona, and Joel Britt, the owner there, he does an excellent job of bringing these things back to life. He did a complete rebuild on this one. That's new bearings, new seals, so everything was taken all apart, cleaned, and all that for a very reasonable price. Let me just show you a little bit here. So first thing he does whenever he gets them, he disassembles everything and he cleans everything. This turbo was so rusty that as I was taking it off, you can see down here, we broke two of the exhaust flange studs off. One actually came out without a problem. So we're going to go ahead and have to get these pulled out and install some new studs. That's no problem. We do that all the time here. The second thing he did, of course, he removed the O2 sensor. That's what this is right here, is a Z31 O2 sensor. He bags it up, tags it, ships it back to us. He also sends a little listing of about the warranty and everything on his turbochargers. So always want to go ahead and make sure you do all your oiling and everything like you're supposed to do. Make sure your lines aren't messed up or your drain is kinked or anything like that. He also includes in the package a brand new flange gasket for your manifold, as well as a drain and a feed gasket, because of course you got to replace all of that. So back to the turbo here. When he does them, he does plug all the oil ports for shipment. That way nothing gets down in there and gets into the bearing. The wastegate is, try to do this with one hand, nice and tight. This here's a water-cooled turbo, so all that's been cleaned out. The housings were all, looks like media blasted. Nothing's in them. Like I said, when we got this turbo, this thing would not move. This impeller right here, we could not even get it to move left, right, up, or down. I'm going to go ahead and try to show here how nice it moves, if we can get any light. Let me grab my phone here for a light source. Bear with me. Look at that. Like butter. There's no up and down movement, side to side shaft play. It's perfect. It's like a brand new turbocharger, like it should be. So, he also even replaced all of the vacuum lines on the turbo. Now this one here I might need to adjust a little bit because she is kinked. So we'll have to work with that a little bit. But other than that, it's an excellent job by Joel. Here is that 85 turbo that we've been working on. We went ahead Of course, the last video you saw us dropping the motor out and getting it prepped to be disassembled and all the turbo parts swapped over. So let's go ahead and show you what it looks like now. Well, right here is the BG30 that we went ahead and are swapping into the 85. She's all prepped with the exception of the turbocharger. We're going to be throwing that on here later today and put the upper plenum on it, get everything plumbed that we can, and then we'll be dropping her in probably tomorrow into the 85. As you see, when we do these, we go through and we clean up everything. New water pump, new timing belt, new cam seals, paint the brackets, everything that we can take off and clean up and paint, we do so. We also went ahead and refinished the plenum cover, valve covers. Even back here you can see on the flex pipe, we clean that up best we can. That's about it. So this will be getting dropped in tomorrow, and as we're doing these, as far as the gaskets we use for our head gaskets when we do them, which we didn't have to do on this, we didn't have to tear it down that far because we knew the condition of it. But for head gaskets, we always use a Chino stone head gaskets. The plenum gasket here, Beck Arnley, there you can see the part number. This is actually a metal gasket, so it has a good seal. Same thing with the exhaust manifold gaskets. We use the BG30 exhaust manifold gaskets. They have the bolt pattern for both turbo and non-turbo, and they're the multi-layer steel. So they seal very well. They don't blow out hardly ever. But there you go. One thing new we got here at XenonZcar is we do have our new tire machine and spin balancer. We got these so we can do all your tire repairs or tire upgrades or anything like that to your Z. So just another layer of things that we can do for you here at XenonZcar. Here's the BG30 that we went through and got ready. Got the Arizona turbo on it. It's a factory turbo, rebuilt by Arizona Turbo, incorporated out of Phoenix, Arizona. We're ready to put the cooling fan and all that good stuff on. Get all the lines and everything hooked up. Another day or so and we'll get this thing all back together. It's Sunday, so a bunch of our parts stores are closed here. It's really not a bad looking car. Brakes, rotors, all the way around. We gotta drop the fuel tank, put a new fuel pump, clean the tank out, because Lord knows what might be in it. It's been sitting since 2012. All the interior has been pulled out of it, but no probably re-dye these trim pieces all over here. This actually is an analog dash car. Not enough light to do anything. But yeah, analog dash cars are kind of rare. Well, your turbo cars for the digital dash cars. It does have the leather. In 85, you could choose leather and the analog dash, or vice versa. Gotta get a mirror, driver's side mirror, so if anyone has one they want to go ahead and sell, give us a call or shoot us a message. Put the information in the description down below. Got a lot of stuff buttoned up off camera here. Unfortunately, the battery died in the camera, but what we're doing right now is getting everything underneath done on the car. That means drivetrain, changing the transmission fluid, differential fluid. We got to pull the fuel tank out, and once we get the fuel tank out, change the fuel pump. We have a 255 pound per hour Warbro fuel pump to go in here, and it's pretty easy to drop the tanks on these. It's well, probably going to be very limited on light here, but you take the plastic cover down over here, and there's two straps. Yeah, undo the straps. Yeah, I can't see anything tonight. My trouble light finally died this afternoon, so not getting any underneath shots today, but that's pretty much where we are. So tomorrow we're gonna drop that fuel tank. Once we get the fuel tank down, like I said, swap that pump out, put everything back up with fresh fuel in it, clean the tank really good, because Lord knows what's going to be in there. It's been sitting since 2012, so there's probably going to be a whole bunch of either rust or varnish in there, so we'll have to get that cleaned out with some acid, and then clean the acid out and seal the tank. That's going to take a day in itself. So get that done, get new radiator hoses put on her, get the exhaust finished up. I have to make a piece as we had to cut the factory exhaust where the final joint is on both of the axles, because it was on there for so long and so rusted we couldn't get it apart. So we cut it, and we'll make a little patch piece in there, and the rest of the exhaust should be fine. Also going to do a cat delete, because the catalytic converter had moisture in it and it is rusted through. So that's the other thing we have to do. Once we get that done, we can get it back down lowered and button up the top end. There's a couple vacuum lines and stuff we have to go ahead and take care of, put fluids in it, and drop a battery down in her, and we can then turn the key, and she should fire right up. So with that said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. This weekend, October 12th, we're doing the October 12th, we're doing Capital City Car Wash car show, and then that starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, that's in Camp Hill, Pennsylvania. We have on our Facebook group, we do have that event listed. Also on the 13th, which is this Sunday, is our XenonZcar Fall Color Run. We do this. This will be the 3rd year we're doing it, and it should be a great time. We're hoping we get a good turnout, depending on how the weather is. The colors are getting gorgeous right now, so hopefully by the end of the week they should be beautiful. So we'll be doing a bunch of videos about that as well. So if you like what you see, go ahead and comment down below, and subscribe to our channel as well. We're surpassed 400 subscribers. Really like to see 500 by the end of the year, and keep pushing. I want to hit that 1,000 mark as soon as we can. So like I said, if you like what you see, subscribe. If you want more content, comment down below. Let me know what you're looking for, what you want to see, and we'll try to suit your needs. So, XenonZcar signing out. Have a great night.